Hey everybody, so I'm going to talk to y'all about why I don't want to go to school and the current situation now. So it all happened 3 years ago in 2014. So actually in 2013 they they didn't tell me until the last minute that I was going up to both high school. They thought that they will surprise me and I will be happy about going up to both high school. So if y'all don't know Both High School is this program in some schools that have special needs. Some schools for special needs kids / young adults, and it's for ages 18 through usually 21 and or 18 through 22, depending on where you live, and they give you job opportunities like this past few years. I worked at lots of stuff. I worked at Bat Smart, Old Navy, two CVS's, Locust Grove. If y'all don't know Locust Grove is in nature center, and I worked at Brookdale and Kensington Park and Kensington Park Library. So if y'all don't know Brookdale, Brookdale and Kensington Park is an senior living place. At Kensington Park, I was setting the tables and cleaning up the tables / helping / talking to the seniors, like about the day, everything like that. Plus, I helped a little bit in the kitchen, only that bit. And Brookdale, I is another senior living place, but I work in the kitchen, in the basement, washing dishes. And after we wash the dishes, we have to dig them up and everything like that. So I work at 8 places. Out of all of the places I worked, I really like Locust Grove. Yeah, I like Locust Grove because it's outside and like fresh air, yeah, and everything like that. But anyway, it happened like in 2014, my first day of post high school. I came off the bus and I was walking into the building where the post high school people walk in the building and out the building. So it was the teachers greeting us outside. A teacher was standing here, teacher was standing there, teacher was standing there, and like four teachers was like standing here greeting us. So when I came, I was first of all, I was the only one that they wasn't greeting. It was really awkward, but I say whatever. But anyway, as I was walking up the little ramp, this teacher, I'm not going to say no names, but this teacher was making fun and like kind of smart talking about the shoes I was wearing and everything like that. I heard her, but I tried to ignore it. I tried to say to myself, well, she wasn't talking to me, even though I knew she was talking to me and talking about me and everything like that. So I just continue walking in the building. No one greeted me. No one said, "Oh, hi, Kendra," whatever. No one greeted me. So I walked in, signed my name, because when we walk in, we walk, we don't walk into, we don't go through our life. That's the male person. Hope next bark. Already. So anyway, we have a so we have a separate building that we work in, that we do everything in from the main building. The main building has the lower school autism program, Asperger's program, middle school, high school, and other offices, whatever inside. So in the morning time, we go in the main building. So in the morning time, we go up and we go in the APR, all-purpose room. The all-purpose room we have is the old gym. We sometimes use that as a gym. So excuse me. So I came in, signed my name beside my name that say stating that I'm here. No one greeted me. It was only one teacher that like say, "Oh hi, Kendra." Everyone else didn't greet me, everything like that. I wasn't making a big deal of it. Yes, of course. Sorry that it's like dark. But like I wasn't making a big deal about it. Yes, I was kinda like, well, every teacher is saying hi and speaking to the other students. Why y'all don't speak to me or whatever? But I wasn't making a big deal of it. So the day went on. The same lady that I went to work the first day, I went to PetSmart. So yes, I was overwhelmed. I was like so nervous and everything like that. And I can name my coworker now because he graduated from the school. So my coworker name was Cooper. Cooper was autistic and blind. So and everything like that. So I worked with him the whole year at PetSmart. So anyway, so the first week of school wasn't really good, but it wasn't like really, really bad. Like, oh, I don't want to go back. It wasn't like that. So the second week, I still was having problems with that woman. So that woman was a class helper. So she wasn't like a teacher, she was like a class helper and a job coach. And I said, I hope she's not going to be my job coach because, yeah. And then the second week, I remember it was on a Wednesday. Wednesdays we have half day. So instead of leaving at 3, we leave at 12. and everything like that. So I was in my classroom. I have program. It's my annual year whatever, but I'm going to discuss it in another video. But it's real. I don't know how fast I'm going, how fast, like, yeah, really don't know how fast my body is going, like when I'm walking and everything like that. So I walked fast, and she came in the room and literally screamed at me from the across the room, like I was right here. And then she was like right here. In between us was other students and tables and chairs. So I was right here and she was right here, and she literally screamed at me to slow down. She literally screamed at me to slow down. And then she said, the next time, if you don't slow down, I forgot what she said, but she said, the next time you won't slow down, I will do this. I really forgot what she said. Then I say in my head, are you threatening me, lady? Are you threatening me? But I said, whatever. And then when I came home, I told mom, and my mom basically said, well, give it some time. You knew they don't, this the, like, second week, they don't know you, they getting to know you, and you getting to know them. So then, anyway, the first year went by. So the first year went by, like, I had this teacher, this leader teacher, for probably 5 months, and then after that, she then said that I got a new job. I'm leaving here. So she left, and then it was another teacher named Miss McNaught. She was a Jamaican. I never knew that she was a Jamaican until she literally said, I'm a Jamaican. But then she was there only for 4 months, and then she said, I got another job opportunity, so she left. And then it was this man named Mr. H that was our teacher. Oh my goodness, I had horrible problems with him because he would yell at my group for no opinion reason. And not just my group. He will yell at me for no reason. He will get on me for no reason and everything like that. So one day I literally had a problem. So I told my mom, and my mom said, you know what, we're going to have a talk with a teacher up there. So we talked with her, and she basically said, okay, me, you, and him going to sit down, and you're going to speak up for yourself. So we say, okay. It never happened. Eventually, I found out he got fired. So, yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, now the current situation is this my last year. I have only 6 months, and yeah, in the next video I will tell you about my current situation in school and everything like that. So, and the events that happened in this 3 years. So, yeah,